Hey, there we go. Good evening and welcome to Millennium Stage. Tonight we present Voices of Carmen, but before we do, I'd like to welcome the writer, choreographer, and director of the show, CJ Phillip.
Thank you all so very much, and we are so excited to have you here. I'm CJ Phillip, and I live in Baltimore, Maryland, and the photos that you are seeing are actually 5 weeks of a youth program for young people 14 to 21 years old. It's our adolescent program, it's a job training program, it's a youth violence prevention program. It's creating a new musical based on the opera Carmen, where we examine the conflicts inside of this piece and see how we can de-escalate conflicts in our own life. And so what you're going to see today are excerpts from the show, and we have 3 wonderful narrators that are going to help to guide you through some of the songs and the dances and the numbers within Voices of Carmen. So without any further ado, I present to you Baltimore cast of Voices of Carmen.
Students in Ms. Schuler's literature class have been reading the novella Carmen by Prosper Mérimée,
the same Carmen George Bizet based his opera on.
In an effort to bring this text to life, Ms. Schuler has instructed her students to not just read, but act out the story together as a class.
Each day, she brings props and accessories to accompany the students telling of this classic tale in their own unique way.
Her students really like reading it through literature in this way and take turns playing some of the key characters in the story. At the same time, Mr. Gary's music class is preparing George Bizet's Carmen down the hall.
You're done with War and Peace. We're gonna start a completely new story and read it together in a completely new way. Has anybody here heard of Carmen?
You mean Carmen Electra?
No, not Carmen Electra. I'm talking about Carmen, the novella by Prosper Mérimée, that later became the opera by French composer George Bizet. Now, it only became popular shortly after his death, but it's been done worldwide by opera companies, ballet companies, made into movies. Have you heard of it?
Not once.
Well, today's your lucky day, my friend, because in my hands is a masterful story of love, passion, fate, tragedy. This book wants to jump off the page, and I say let it. We're not just going to read the story. We're going to be this story.
As Miss Schuler's class reads through the text, they find themselves in the town of Seville, Spain, which has a military base that employs many of the men.
And a cigarette factory where the townswomen work.
The song Habanera marks Carmen's entrance, and as she does, all eyes are on her.
The first of 3 Carmens from Ms. Schuler's class is a dancer with a captivating presence. Carmen is not impressed by the attempts of young men to woo her or even hold her attention.
Across the room, there is one soldier who is waiting for his fiancée, Micaela, to return but does not give Carmen a second look. huge fight with another girl at the cigarette factory. This gets her arrested for a night in detention to cool off. And guess which soldier is assigned to take her there?
Don Jose.
Boom.
Yup.
So now the whole time he's taking her to jail, she's batting her eyes and trying to get him to set her free and free himself from his little mousy girlfriend, Micaela.
That's when we meet Carmen number 2 on the road to lock up. As Don Jose leads Carmen down the long road to the jailhouse, we start to wonder, who's leading who?
Ow, these things are hurting my wrist.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you started that fight back there.
For your information, I didn't start any fight, but I was gonna finish it before your friends jumped in.
Well, be glad they did, before somebody really got hurt.
Oh, you didn't want me getting hurt?
I don't care what you do. I just need to get you to lock up so I can get back.
What's your rush? That pretty little thing back there seems like she'd wait forever for you. Besides, I'm tired and my feet hurt and I need to rest. So unless you plan on carrying me, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, he's strong. Have to work so hard to impress me. I'm already interested. So what's a big, strong, handsome guy like you doing letting Captain Zuniga boss you around?
You don't understand, Carmen. Not everyone can be like you and do whatever they feel whenever they feel like it. I have responsibilities.
And I'm only responsible for me, so I guess you're right. I don't understand.
We all make different choices.
And I choose to do as I please.
But some of those choices have consequences, which is why we're here, right now.
Exactly. It's all in how you look at it. Some things are just meant to be. Like I chose to throw you my rose, that witch chose to pick a fight with the wrong one, and Captain Zuniga chose you to be my escort. And now we're here, alone, together, and that's exactly where I want to be.
Carmen, get off of me.
You want me around, it's okay.
Touch me.
Don't worry about it.
Carmen, get away from me.
Oh, you want me to get away from you?
Get away from me.
I can do that.
The next scene takes place after Don Jose has been placed in jail for losing his prisoner Carmen.
What happened?
Right. You see, Carmen got Don Jose to let his guard down, and when he does, she runs away.
So now he's lost his prisoner and he's about to lose his job.
The captain has Don Jose put in detention for this.
But while he's in jail, Carmen writes to him to say she really does have feelings for him and hates that he's there because of her.
Feeling heartsick over this new guy, our Carmen number 3 has become a downer to her two friends, Mercedes and Fresquita. Now, we did not make these names up. That's George Bazet from Round Away. Now, this next song, Carmen Blue, is in a local inn where there is live music and dancing.
Off in the corner is sad-faced Carmen looking blue.
Carmen,
unnoticed, the girls were able to lift Carmen's spirits enough to do a rousing dance of their own.
A strill of screaming girls is heard as the world-famous matador and hometown boy steps into the room.
It's Escamillo, and it doesn't take long for him to notice the most captivating girl in the room.
Carmen, still pining over Don Jose, is torn between returning to her old ways
Partying with the richest, most popular guy in the room.
or waiting for Don Jose, who has truly captured her heart.
Just then, a letter carrier enters with a message for Carmen. As she opens it, lights fade up on Don Jose from his jail cell.
If you only knew how much I still feel for you, my heart won't stop aching. It's moments from breaking. I count the moments till I see you. How can I touch the sky? How can I make you mine? I wanna be your baby. I don't know how, but I know why. I'm sorry that you said goodbye, but I still want you in my life. I wanna be your baby. We need to give our love another try.
At that moment, one student interrupts the action.
Wait. This isn't just some story from some book. I know what happens next. It's the same thing that happened to my sister.
Miss Schuler, knowing Carmen's end, gives the class a break and asks Dominic if he would like to stop or continue reading Carmen.
Act 1 ends leaving Dominic with a decision to make.
In Act 2, Dominic has decided it's important to share his sister's story, but he wants to tell it his way. He introduces our fourth and final Carmen and the neighborhood they're in. It's a rundown part of town with abandoned buildings and a mix of working class, drugs, and gangs. The storyline and characters are the same, but the names have changed. Don Jose is DJ, Micaela is Mickey, and Escamillo is Big E.
Desert roads in a dry, cool world, moving much too fast for such a young girl. My sister, she was blooming on the rough side of town, and sometimes when you grow, keep your mentality down. You see, you couldn't tell her nothing, she was doing her thing. When my mom cursed and screamed by her friends in the gang. I wish I could go back and tell her which road to choose, but in this game, in this hood, you gotta pay your own dues. On the block, she fought hard for this dude named DJ, and her heart got broke when the cops took him away. But she waited and debated whether she could stay true, getting heat off the street from Big E and his crew. Then one day she got word he was free as a bird. He said he'd meet her and he greeted her on the block when she heard. She fell out of her blues with the sign of good news. But I wish I could go back and tell her which road to choose. I wish I could go back and tell her which road to choose.
Outside Carmen's door sits the guys from the neighborhood playing beats on their buckets for loose change.
I'm just a girl from around the way. Been here waiting for a girl like me who's free is getting heat from all these other guys. I'm just a girl from around the way. I know I'm fine and I speak my mind each and every day. I'm just a girl from around the way. I'm just a girl, just a girl.
When DJ returns, Carmen tries to play it cool.
Carmen, I'm home.
About time.
Oh, you gon' play me like that just when I get back to see you, that's cool. You know two can play this game, cause you feel the same, and you know it's true. You step to a guy like me, who will always be willing here for you. We cut to the chase, baby, and you let me see the sweet side of you.
Sweet as a honeybee. There's so much more to a girl like me. Like a queen, I control this hive. They get shook when they see my stride. So many guys I've already tried to get too close and you won't survive. Me as your honeybee.
About time we cut to the chase, baby, and you let me see the sweet side of you. Sweet as a honeybee. Girl, what you doing to me? You a sight for sore eyes to see. It's about time. Sweet as a honeybee.
Boy, what you doing to me?
You're a sight for sore eyes to see. It's about time.
About time. Sweet as a honeybee.
Girl, what you doing to me?
You're a sight so I see. It's about time.
About time.
Sweet as a honeybee.
Hey,
Boy, what you doing to me?
hey,
You're a sight so I see. It's about time.
about time, about time.
Sweet as a honeybee.
Hey,
Boy, what you do to me?
hello.
You're a sight so I see. It's about time.
About time, about time.
Sweet as a honeybee. Boy, what you doing to me? You're a sight for sore eyes to see. It's about time.
Things are good for a while, but when DJ has to cut the night short to obey his curfew, they argue outside of Carmen's apartment. Big E and his crew are also back on the block, and as DJ attempts to hurry home, police sirens and lights flash, and Big E and his crew take runner off. Caught in the commotion, Carmen grabs DJ and they run with the others to the hideout. Furious about being in this situation, right after getting out of juvie, DJ goes off on Carmen, who is not about to apologize. DJ walks away, and Carmen turns her attention to her two best friends who are reading tarot cards in the hideout. Carmen is dealt the card of death, not once, but 3 times. Being very superstitious, she retreats from the group to consider what this could mean.
He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true. He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true.
Fate is what you fear, and it can't be explained. Seen it through the years, taking lives, bringing pain. And now it's time for me to get snuffed out in this game? Well, if I'm leaving
While I'm breathing, gonna live like my way. He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true. He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true. He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true. He's coming and he's looking for you. You can't hide if you believe that it's true.
fate is what you fear, and it can't be explained. Seen it through the years, taking lives, bringing pain. And now it's time for me to get snuffed out in this game?
Well, if I'm leaving while I'm breathing, gonna live like my way.
He's coming
Carmen.
Even after finding her in the arms of another guy, DJ still wants Carmen back. But Carmen has lost all interest in this clingy, needy DJ and has moved on to being Big E's girl. And DJ just keeps texting.
North, south, east, west. At the crossroads of life, there is sometimes a test. The knowledge that you draw, they don't teach you in school. Don't let the road that you choose take you out like a fool.
Choices, choices,
Don't let the road that you choose take you out like a fool.
DJ and his ex-girlfriend Mickey are still friends, but what DJ doesn't know is that Mickey still has feelings for him. But we hear her true affection in her rendition of Say Goodbye.
If you only knew how much I still feel for you, my heart won't stop aching. It's moments from breaking. She'll never love you the way I do. How can I touch the sky? How can I make you mine? I wanna be your baby. I don't know how, but I know I was too fast to say goodbye. And now you're in another's life. I wanna be your baby. We need to give our love another try. Ooh, I was too fast to say goodbye. And now you're in another's life. I wanna be your baby. We need to give our love another try.
DJ comes to Carmen's apartment again and again, hopelessly waiting for her to come out and talk with him. But one day, Big E and Carmen come home together.
Stop! Just go.
Grabbing Big E by the hand, they walk off heading to the club.
Music is thumping at a hype club. Carmen is with her girls while Big E is mixing music to a cheering crowd.
Alright, y'all know what time it is. Get your party rags out. Yeah. Listen, grab your party rag, flip it up and down. Back to the front, brush your toes to the ground. Dig to the dig as we all get down. Party rag, party rag. Grab your party rag, wipe it out. Swing that thing till there's no doubt. Lift your back and if such hair rock, you got your party rag. Party rag. Hey. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. What we doing, y'all? What we doing, y'all? What we doing, y'all? Hey. Peekaboo, 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 hop. Drop to the hop, Hey. Yeah, Carmen. Yeah, Carmen. What we doing, y'all? Hey. Ah. Hey. 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 Break your back. Break your back. Hey, yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. What we doing now? What we doing now? Hey.
DJ enters unnoticed and manages to pull Carmen away from the crowd. DJ's frustration with Carmen's rejection is expressed through movement amid the loud pounding of club music.
Into a physical altercation between the two that culminates in the death of Carmen at the hands of DJ. Dominic enters, looking at the place where his sister's body lay. As the club scene transitions out, Miss Schuler and her class transition in. Students and teacher move to comfort Dominic. Slowly, a discussion begins about the parallels of his sister's experience. The teacher facilitates this discussion with care and genuine interest in what the students have to share. As their dialogue grows, the lights begin to fade.
Voices, choices, voices and choices, voices, speaking to our hearts, speaking to our minds, our souls, our reservoir, our words are divine.
Voices,
Voices.
The weight of your words, the melodies they sing, the power to move, the power to soothe, the courage they bring us. Voices are the spark, choices are the flame. Between here and there lie a rainbow of colorful mind games, the ice blue of a love gone cold, the amber shimmer of hope in what's been told, the greens, the golds, the blacks dark as cool, the dripping red desire that eats at your soul. Voices, tinted colors, muted and slight, choices, vibrant and growing from mind's festering night. Voices, choices, voices.
speaking to our hearts, speaking to our minds, the melodies they sing to souls that are divine, speaking to our hearts, speaking to our hearts, speaking to our minds, speaking to our minds, the melodies they sing, to souls that are divine, speaking to our hearts, speaking to our minds, the melodies they sing.
If I could describe my sister in a word, it can't be done.
Talented, fun, inspiring,
Honest.
Sweet.
smart, passionate, captivating, playful,
Powerful. Cunning.
creative, Carmen.
Carmen.
Weight of our world, hearing them sing. Power to move, power to soothe, courage they bring. The weight of our world, hearing them sing. Power to move, power to soothe, courage they bring. The weight of our world, hearing them sing. Power to move, power to soothe, courage they bring. The weight of our world, hearing them sing. Power to move, power to soothe, courage they bring. Voices, choices, voices.
For Carmen.
For Carmen. Thank you so very much. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Thank you so very much. We have a few minutes, and we love to have a dialogue with our audience about what you just witnessed, what you saw, what your first impressions are, what stood out to you. So if anyone has a thought or a question or something that you'd like to know, I know this is excerpts, so you're not seeing the full show, but just to give you a background, if you didn't hear in the beginning, I wrote this piece 11 years ago as an adaptation to the opera Carmen, set in a high school. And we had a youth orchestra, we had a youth cast. And then fast forward to 2018, I moved to Baltimore in 2010 from New York City. My background is in theater. I worked on Broadway for many years. And I thought the talent in Baltimore, I don't know what you heard about Baltimore, but this is Baltimore right here. Yeah. From throughout the region, all over the area is absolutely phenomenal. We had auditions in North Baltimore, East Baltimore, West, Central Baltimore, and these are all the folks that came out to audition for this piece and be a part of a 5-week summer program as their summer job. We paid all of these kids for 5 weeks of working with us. And inside of that, we did job training, we did HR, we did performing arts, guest artist, we did emotional intelligence work, we did work on conflict resolution with Restorative Response Baltimore, so that not only were we growing in our artistry, but we were growing in our personhood, so that we can learn how to deal with our own conflicts and not just observe them inside of a piece like Carmen. So with all of that, now, do you have any questions for our cast members or for me? Yeah. Raise your hand. Or any insights or things that you just want to share. They did a great job. Yeah, you did. We've got one over here.
Is there anywhere we could see the full show?
We actually just finished, last night was our last show at the Baltimore School for the Arts, but the good news is this show is going to happen every summer in Baltimore. So you will want to follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, Voices of Carmen, and find out when we're having performances next. And also, this show is being licensed to high schools and colleges throughout the country. So if you have a theater program that would like to do Voices of Carmen, we're creating a book of how we built this show so that other schools can build it as well. And the next place that we'll be is in Atlanta, working with Atlanta Youth for the Atlanta Black Theater Festival this October. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, we got one here. How has this experience impacted or changed your life?
Hello, my name is Jaden. This experience has really taught me that no one is perfect, and that no one relationship is perfect, and that in order to make a relationship successful and to really be strong, that the two individuals must learn to control themselves and communicate and share their emotions with each other, and that, you know, it's not always good to think off of emotion. Sometimes you must use emotion along with logic to really come out with an outcome that has no conflict in the end, such as this story.
Hello, my name is Logan Peters. I'm a current junior acting major at Howard University, and previously I had set my mind to thinking that I was only capable or like only really wanted to do film work, and this experience has taught me that I'm limitless. Like I shouldn't hold limitations on myself and my abilities. I came into this thinking like, oh, I could sing in the shower, but like I don't know about on a stage. And I feel like this has helped me mold some of my talents and make them a lot better. So it's been a great experience.
I definitely agree. It kind of expanded my horizons of what I do. This is my first time ever singing like a more opera piece in a show, and it was terrifying because it's not something I've ever been used to, and I learned that it takes a lot of patience to learn something that's A, in a different language, B, in a style of music you've never really done, and patience when you have to work in an environment that it's kind of right after another, you have to do everything, but things are changing constantly, and you just really need to know like where you are, what you're doing, what people around you are doing. And this is an amazing group, so you know what they're doing all the time.
All right, we have time for one more question.
We got a question back here.
Oh, wait, oh yeah.
My grandmother used to live in New York.
Great job today. I've been fortunate and able to watch several of your shows back in Baltimore, and I know that you had time constraints today. There are many messages that are being portrayed on this stage in the full show. One of the excerpts, one of the themes that was excluded is communication, text messaging, talking, the importance of talking with each other. I was wondering if somebody would be able to just give a couple-minute discussion or share some thoughts about that aspect of the show.
Yes, so conflict resolution was a large part of our program, of our five-week program and rehearsal process. We did have a scene where it was between DJ and Carmen, where they were having a conversation and DJ was trying to communicate with her via text message, and things weren't working out. And then so we had a conversation about that, where like what is better, to be speaking in person or to be speaking over text? And along with that, we actually had a workshop with Baltimore Restorative Response Baltimore, which deals with conflict resolution. And so we were able to work together with them to discuss further conflict resolutions.
All right, going once, going twice. All right, we got one.
Wanted to say thank you for what you do. You give back, and you could be on Broadway, you could have stayed in New York, but you chose to do this. So my hat is off to you, and I just want to give applause to you for what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for being here. I want to give a couple of also nods to our musicians. And when you do see the full show, and there is a cast album, there's t-shirts, there's posters that you can purchase in the back. But when you do see the full show, the musicians are a part of the cast. So we toggle back and forth between the literature class and the music class, and they're actually on stage in the music class playing and having interactions with their music teacher as they learn the opera Carmen, and they are part of the big opening number, Halls of the High, as well as some of the club scenes where they're the band in the club. I also love about this project how collaborative it has been. The musicians were able to compose a really jazzy rendition of one of George Bizet's songs. The club dancing at the end, the three ladies that were down front, that's their choreography. There's a monologue that all of our Don Jose's do, that's their monologue that they wrote. And so this is about collaboration between adults and youth who are in the arts, and that's a big part of it as well. And thank you again for coming. Again, follow us on Instagram, Voices of Carmen, or on Facebook. This is just the beginning of our journey. And one more round of applause for the original Baltimore cast of Voices of Carmen. I'm getting old, so I forgot two folks. We have our music director, vocal coach, Amy Harrison. And our music director, conductor, Dr. Hardy. Thank you again. You can pick up all of this music. We had 12 songs that were originals by George Bizet that we did different arrangements with. My husband and I, he's a music producer, and we work on that together. And then I wrote 12 original songs, so all of the music is original as well, and that album is available out back. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. For more information on upcoming Millennium Stage performances,